Whew.
This is Freestar
Always a
Collective
satisfying
Space.
moment
Hold
to
while we
return to
scan
your
your
ship.
ship.
Yep, feel free to scan my ship.
Could we talk?
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Alright. Don't actually need to land here. Can I go here now? Yes. Why is my grav drive off again? Like I just keep lowering my engines, and I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to keep lowering those.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Crimson Fleet, aren't you guys dead?
Felt that one. You're not getting out of this.
Oh.
Get already lost. We got the grab drive.
Then jumping out of here.
Alright, last one. Oh, never mind.
United Colonies vessel to unknown all in a day's work for UC System. I'm not sure if we would have made it out of there without your help.
You're welcome.
Any way we can repay you?
Extra repair parts, credits would be appreciated. Salvage rights are enough for me. Repair parts.
Done. We got to resume our patrol. Stay safe.
Okay. Alright. So now we land on the planet at Spaceship Debris, which is right next to our pharmaceutical labs. We'll go to the pharmaceuticals lab, and I assume we can't actually get the spaceship debris from there. Because even they look right next to each other, they're probably not. Let's get up. So Andrea wants to talk to me, and I should set Sarah as my new companion. One moment. Hey, you wanted to talk.
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice?
Yes. Couldn't bring myself to side with pirates. If I have to pick a side, I'm going with the bigger guns. SysDef didn't really give me much of a choice, did they? There are moments where I have my doubts. Couldn't bring myself to side with pirates.
I can respect that. I am no supporter of the United Colonies, but I also could not bring myself to side with the fleet and what they represent. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them.
Rotting in prison is exactly what he deserves. I'm never happy to betray someone who's counting on me. I don't give a darn about any of them, UC or pirates. I'm never happy to betray someone who's counting on me.
Nor do I think you should be, but in this case, I believe you made the right call. They were pirates after all. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there.
I mean, we just bought some, so yes. UC can deal with it from here. I've had enough. There will always be people desperate enough to resort to piracy. If they reorganize, we'll be waiting. What's the opposite of a silver lining? You're great at finding those. Harsh. There will always be people desperate enough to resort to piracy.
It is true. Life has not suddenly been made easier for everyone, despite our recent victory. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems.
All right. And Sarah, where are you running off to? Hello?
Thanks for giving me a moment of your time. I promise this won't take long. I thought you deserved to know how proud I am that you chose to side with the United Colonies and put an end to the Crimson Fleet. You've almost single-handedly saved the settled systems from one of its most dangerous enemies. I can't possibly commend you highly enough.
I mean, I got rid of the terramorphs and the pirates. That's two major threats that I practically single-handedly dealt with. High praise coming from you, Sarah. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. I don't owe you an explanation. They didn't care about the United Colonies anymore.
Did I mislead you into believing that somewhere along the way? Though I ended my service with the United Colonies years ago, I continue to remain vigilant as to what's going on within its borders. Anything that has a positive effect on the UC sends an equally positive effect through Constellation.
High praise coming from you, Sarah.
Well, I'm not sure I deserve that, but I appreciate it all the same. What I want to know is what motivated you into making the right decision. You had Crix's legacy in hand, and you could have easily taken it to the key. Instead, you flew it to the Vigilance.
Couldn't allow the Crimson Fleet to become stronger, didn't want to betray Commander Conde. I have to be honest, it was a close call, I didn't want to let you down. I mean, that's an answer that she might like, but couldn't allow the Crimson Fleet to become stronger.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate. The Crimson Fleet would have had enough wealth to fund their operation for decades. So, no regrets betraying Delgado then? I imagine you and he formed quite a partnership right up until the end.
I'm glad Delgado's in prison where he belongs. Delgado was a decent person, but unfortunately he surrounded himself with the wrong people. Delgado wasn't so bad. Life simply dealt him a bad hand. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I mean, Delgado was a pirate. So I don't want to just be like, oh, he was a great guy. He just was unfortunately head of a pirate organization. But if his life had put him in different positions, he could have been a better person.
No, I'm sorry. I refuse to excuse Delgado for his loathsome behavior by placing all of the blame on his past.
Not all of it.
We all have our crosses to bear, but it's how we choose to handle them that truly defines us as a person. I have to be honest with you. It disturbs me that you would leap to his defense so quickly.
Delgado's rhetoric can be persuasive. If you had spent time with Delgado, I think you'd understand.
Don't go all quiet on me.
I'm sorry you disapprove, but that's how I feel. I mean, none of these are great answers. Yeah, like I said, it's not that I agree with Delgado, but I could see that he could have been a better person if his life had taken him in different directions. And to claim that people aren't shaped by their past is absolutely false. Like, to some extent, people become who they are because of the circumstances they've gone through. And you can't just say, well, anyone can do anything regardless of their circumstances, because that's just not actually true. People are, unfortunately, molded by their circumstance, and sometimes have a hard time getting past that. But apparently that's not a thing I can tell her.
I don't mind waiting.
If you'd spend time with Delgado, I think you'd understand.
I didn't need to get to know him. His actions tell me that he was a horrible person, and we should be thankful he's out of the picture. I suppose my final concern is how long this newfound peace will last.
I'm sure that's the last we'll ever see the Crimson Fleet. Sure, well, at least. We'll never be rid of the Crimson Fleet. I mean, we just fought some Crimson Fleet pirates, so to say that's the last we'll ever see of them feels really dumb. I think we'll never be fully rid of them. We'll be rid of the majority of them, and they may never come together like they did before. But they'll never be completely gone.
Given the fact that Navamora was never captured or killed, I couldn't agree more. My hope is that she was smart and went into permanent exile. I suppose only time will tell. Ah. Well, it appears I've soured the mood of our lovely conversation. I trust my mindless prattle hasn't been too much of a bother. Thanks for taking the time to listen.
Alright. Says I've got internal bleeding again. How does that keep happening? sneezy.
Well. Back for more, eh?
Are you ready to head back out?
I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
Ms. Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Androsia. Thank you.
Okay. Because it keeps flashing that I have internal bleeding down here, but it's not a status that I can do anything with. Unless that's this poisoning is giving me internal bleeding. That could be what it's trying to say. But I hate spending these healing items because they're so limited. But either way, we are ready to go. So I think we landed on the planet. Yeah.
Trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Huh.
You cannot be here.
Hey, Varun. We're friends, right? I tried talking to him, and then Sarah shot first. Okay. I am struggling to see, apparently. Vision keeps getting blurry. I assume that's some weapon attack they're doing to me.
Show me what you got. Damn, I was just getting warmed up.
Alright, we got one more. Over here somewhere. Is that what they're talking about? No. Whoever this is a lot closer. Not you, you're dead. Maybe there's someone in the facility that is who I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what... I feel like Andrea might be a better choice on this mission. Like, I know we want to bring Sarah out, but we're dealing with Varun Zealots. Is there someone out there?
I don't know if our instrumentation is ready.
You just cut yourself off. Alright. Manual P-wave analysis of the cave system indicates that there is a lot more to this place than we first suspected. The area beyond this cave appears as a dead zone, almost like we're looking into deep space. A huge deposit of pure nothingness. Nothing we are aware of has properties like this. I have a friend at Stroud who is into this sort of thing. I'm sending him my findings to see if he has experience with results like ours. We've had to dismiss the remaining staff. Temporarily, at least. They've received what severance we can afford to give, as well as a promise that we'll bring them back on once our company has a real product that we can bring to market, or we secure funding from other sources. This isn't the first time they've heard this, so they took it as well as you can hope. What is glunch? I think it's important to remember that glunch isn't a thing or a process or whatever, it's a state of mind. Sure, glunch might be short for glob lunge, but that sounds gross. But really, it's a way of looking at the world. Glunch is a way that sad sacks and lazy idiots have eaten since time immemorial. The key to a good glunch is the binding agent. Most of the time, you can use eggs from chickens or whatever those gooey orbs they eat on a kilo are to create the basis for a glob. Then cook it up with whatever you have lying around. Chunks of chunks, the remains of another meal, even gravel. Gross. Serve between two slices of whatever refined grain slabs you have lying around and eat it with a fork and knife. We glunch, or the world glunches us. What? So there were scientists here who were looking into probably the artifact. though they didn't know what it was. Possible the Varun zealots killed them and took over. Or the scientists are Varun. We don't know yet. Progress report. We believe the properties of the cavern have led to fungal growth with medicinal properties. While spores consumed in the cave appear to dramatically reduce inflammation, the task of making this a viable commercial product can't proceed until we find some way to stabilize their properties. The creatures that live in the cave system must be kept alive. Our current working theory is that they interact with the spores in some way to create an ecosystem scaffold that allows for the properties we've observed. Whether or not we can recreate that ecosystem in an industrial setting remains to be seen. I'm hearing nothing in those reports about Varun things, the Grey Serpent, whatever. So I'm guessing the scientists were not Varun, and the Varun zealots came and killed everyone and just took over. My health bar looks odd. Yeah, I've noticed that. So I've got a mod that causes it to change color depending on how injured it is. And sometimes it seems to tweak and not work correctly. Oh, you finally showed up. Well done. Alright, we could keep going through all the buildings, but I kind of want to just go over here where we're supposed to be. Oh. Okay. Something over there was explosive. And I must have accidentally hit it. My bad. I hear you. Where are you?
Oh, you're going to regret this. Well, I'm not going to need it anymore.
All right. Can we unlock this door? Open. Yes, we can. Xenogrub. I thought that was one of the heat leeches, and I'm like, you guys have been keeping heat leeches around? Are you insane? Terrible helmet.
What does a pharmaceutical company need with a sub-basement and a connection to a cave?
Did you not read the computer? More ammo. I need to figure out what ammo type I need for my super gun.
No telling what types of hazards Ecliptic may have left behind.
Ecliptic? They're Varun.
I will bleed you dry.
Unless you think Ecliptic came in, killed all the scientists, and then Varun moved in afterwards. Which I suppose is possible, but I've seen no evidence of that. Alright. Kind of going that way, so not sure which direction is the more correct direction to go. Gravity here is crazy. Like super light. So I'm just like walking forward and end up walking into the air because my weight isn't enough to actually have me go down the stairs. Huh. Those must be the fungal pods they were talking about. Maybe. I can't shoot them. I could try and go through. No, don't hurt me. Lung damage. Why? Could have tried to go through that cavern. Master safe. Don't care enough. Yeah, I think this is the right way to be going. It definitely is. Goodbye, Starborn. You did such a good job of preventing me from getting here. Well done. Okay. There we go. It definitely looked different than... just a little bit than the other artifacts we've picked up. Anyway, this was really easy. Handful of weak Varun to go through. One last bet. What is your one last bet? Yara and I have been swinging at the fences for too long for this not to be the big one. We've gone to too many weird places, looked at too many strange rocks for this not to work out. This is the last bit of money we have left over from Dad's final gift, and it has to work out, or we're going to be forced to do desk work for Argos or some other mud hunting job. Well, that sucks. You came here, it was in fact the big dig you were hoping for, but Varun appears to have killed you. Alright, so now we're just getting out of here. Assuming I can figure out how to get out of here. And I'm just ignoring the fungus. Because I already have lung damage that I don't want to deal with. Okay. Where... Ah. There we go. Probably can teleport to the ship from here. So what is next? Go to Masada 3. So we finished Entangled and Final Glimpses. Go to the Buried Temple on Masada 3 where I will confront the Hunter and his allies for the final artifact. This is the big one. Okay. We go back to my weapons. My awesome weapon, this one. You use what kind of ammo? .50 MI. Don't know what that means. But I'm curious if I travel to a couple of places, can I buy more of that ammo? Because I'd like to have some of it on hand. So we go to Alpha Centauri. To Jemison. And then the spaceport. Residential, commercial. Just New Atlantis itself, maybe? Cannot fast travel, jumping, or falling. Ugh. Hello. Who are you? I mean, I'm gonna check you out first. Oh no. Are we friends? Can you sell me ammo? Or are you going to attack me? Burn zealots. Oops. Burn zealot orders. What were your orders? Out of curiosity.
Brothers and sisters, now is the time. We must spread the word of the Great Serpent across the settled systems. We must speak, and if the unbelievers refuse to listen, then they will be purged. We must go to their places, where they are, where they were, where they will be. We must pave the galaxy with scales, and all who stand before us will fall.
Huh. Alright. So, back to Jemison. Alpha Centauri. I'm currently not jumping. Come on. Alpha Centauri. Thank you. To Jemison. To New Atlantis. Go. So there's a handful of places here that I think of that could have ammo. So we'll see if any of them do. If not, then we'll just give up. Let's put my gun away. Ammo. So it's 0.50 MI, I thought. Which I'm not seeing here. Pretty sure it's not this. There's 0.43 MI. I mean, I could just buy all their ammo. Doesn't have any weight, right? Oh, this is me selling. Never mind. Buy.
Kind of breaking my concentration here.
Are you okay?
You Atlantis' first line of defense against these leeches.
Okay.
Might help productivity.
So, next thought is here in Jemison Mercantile. They might have stuff.
If you don't see what you want, if it belongs on your ship, oh, please.
What do you have for sale?
look.
So if I buy from you ammo, there we go. Only 180, but I will gladly buy those. Yeah, I'm still tempted to just buy everything else.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
And I'm basically at my weight limit, so I should probably sell other things. Lastly, if I can find how to get to the well, which is through elevators, there's a trade authority down in the well that might also carry ammo. There's probably also a gun shop somewhere here that I don't know of. Trade authority looks
Careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like people.
over here. Yeah.
Hey, kill for a cup of coffee.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is. Of course.
What do you have for sale? So if I wanted to buy ammo from you, you also have some. I don't know how long that's going to last me, but I'm glad to have it. Meh. I'll just buy all of it. Doesn't weigh anything. If I then went to sell... I got a new helmet. Let's sell off this old one. Think. Did I sell a helmet I care about? No. Just making sure. Packs. Don't really care about you. I want to keep the Constellation. We can get rid of that. Alright. Good enough. We've got some capacity for weight. And I've got some ammo for my super gun. Alright, now let's go where we're supposed to go. Which is way over here. And it's just like, that is way too far. Alright, now we continue our jump. Still too far. I got a new perk point. Can I upgrade astrodynamics? Yes. Make 15 more grab jumps. Fine. I mean, I could just do that on screen. I wonder if it counts individual... See, my...
Time for some fun.
Okay. It's not letting me select target. Probably because I'm in the middle of grab jumping, so whatever. We'll just jump. I don't care. I don't need to fight these pirates.
Switching over to standard engines.
What's your story?
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're going to blow you into the vacuum and take it anyway.
Uh-huh.
We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or we can just dust your ship.
4,000 credits. I don't want any trouble transferring credits now. Come and take my money if you want it. I don't want to fight you.
Sorry. That's not on the menu.
Look alive, crew.
Oh. I didn't realize my health had gone down that far. That didn't take long for me to die. Let's just head on out.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're going to blow you into vacuum and take it anyway. We could use a vacation.
Fine.
If you're generous, you could help us out. Or we can just dust your ship.
I don't want to fight you.
That's not on the menu. Make short work of them.
Trying to adjust all of my pips in the middle of a fight is not ideal. Where are you? Nope, get out of that mode. Why am I not locking on? There we go.
They're not escaping.
There. Cool. Okay. I think I got that all sorted out. Can I jump to the next destination, or is it too far away? I can jump there. We just have to take this one jump at a time, apparently. It feels like ship movement is a lot touchier than I recall. Like my ship spins around more than I'm used to.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Alright, next jump. Trying to get to here, so we have to jump there. Just one jump at a time.
I will never get tired of that.
Heisenberg. Nope, wrong button. That one. So we're going to here next. Like, we can make this whole jump, and it's like, why are they forcing me to jump system to system to system? Why can't we just assume my character does that and take me to my final destination? If my ship is capable of making it to the final destination.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Alright. And final jump should be to here. Which I can't get to. Oh, you mean... Okay, whoa, you can zoom out? How did I do that? And you can tilt. Should have probably figured that out sooner. Alright. How do I... Scrolling is not zooming me back in. Huh. Okay. So if I want to go there, I can't. Until I get this up, which means I need to do 11 more grab jumps. Fun. I wonder if this counts as a whole bunch of jumps. Does this count as a single jump, or is the game going to be nice and count it as a whole bunch of jumps?
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Okay. No, they only count that as a single jump. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the dumb way then. I don't know which one you're pointing at of those two. Oh, I shifted things. Again, right-clicking just suddenly weirded out my menu. Or my star chart. So let's just keep jumping until I can get that skill point up. And hopefully I don't run into too many pirates while doing all these jumps.
Grav jump complete.
I saw Starborn. There he is. Oh dear. Ow. Give me a lock. That's what you get. Wow, there are a bunch of missiles flying about. Okay. Alright. Still need to do a bunch more jumps. We're trying to get there. We can't get there yet. So... sure, jump to there. Just to speed up our grab drive stuff in the future, because we've got a few more jumps to go through. Where are we at? 8 out of 15. Is that what this is showing? Yes. 53% of the way through. So that'll tell me when I've got all the jumps I need. Brilliant. This will be jump number 9.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress.
Oh. Too late. Should have told me sooner.
I will never get tired of that.
Set course. Please set course. Thank you. This should be number 10, if I'm counting correctly.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
Huh.
Nice job. We're right on target.
Managed to just get away from those maroon. Sorry, Starborn. I'm out of here.
Jump complete. All propulsion restored.
Where are we at? 80%? What fun mechanics this is. Like, I wish the perks counted things you've done.
Nice work.
Take out the ecliptic because they're ecliptic. There we go.
Freestar Collective owes you, stranger. Please acknowledge, we really showed ecliptic. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act.
Well, I'm a Freestar Ranger. Repair parts.
You take care.
Always good to get repair parts. Alright. Let's just hop to wherever. Set course. No. Set course. Please. No. Wrong button, and there's no way to back out of it. Set course. I probably should do a ship repair, since we are slightly injured. 93, it looks like we've got one more jump to do. And I'm hoping that this perk will let me actually get the distance I need.
Grab jump complete.
But yeah, it would be nice if they counted jumps, so it's like, okay, you need to do 15 jumps at this rank, and it's like, couldn't you have just said 15 jumps total to get this, then, you know, 30 jumps, then 45, and so if by the time I'm buying I've already done the 45 jumps, I'm good. But if I have to get here, then that'll be 30 more grab jumps, which I'm hoping I don't have to do. Perfect. Alright, we can get on with the mission.